Welcome, wonderful Aries. This is your February 2022 Astro/Tarot reading. Before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. So, please take a deep breath and relax your body. Imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine having big roots like a tree. Let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now feel the connection with your higher self, your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way and set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you very much, Aries. Now, let's get started. As you can see, I already pre-shuffled your overall energy for the month. And these are the cards. Later we're gonna do some shuffling as well, but let's get first into the overall energies. So starting off, we have this beautiful tiger and the number of 333, which is all about taking action. However, taking noble action. Remember that tiger is a noble being. So astrologically, I could see that corresponding with Mars that is going through your 10th house now, and Mars is all about taking action. So you'll be inspired to take action in the 10th house this month, definitely. So if you are working, whatever you want it like to achieve, and this is the right time. You have the energy and you have the willpower to do so. As well, if you work for yourself, you can get really a lot of things done. And if you're not working, and this is all about your social status, so if there's anything you want to change over there, now is the really good time to do so. Especially because Venus is also over there in your 10th house, and she will smooth out any rough edges that might be going on. And at the end of the month, we're going to have also conjunction of those planets, Venus, Mars, and beginning of March, we will have also conjunction with Pluto. So that's why it's very important to be noble. Because if there's any power struggles in that area, this is where honor will come into place, and whoever is using any kind of manipulation will get, well, the shorter end of the stick, to put it that way. So these two cards are kind of telling the story about setting conscious intention, just like we did in the intro part of the video where we got grounded. So whatever you want to achieve, it's important that you have like a vision of it, you know, that you have some sort of a plan. Because a wish, and desire without the plan is nothing but a wish. And so it's important to have a plan and to set the conscious intention of achieving it, to know that it's possible for you. All right? Open your mind and allow yourself, free yourself from any restrictions. So this card, I don't know if you can see, but this is lapis lazuli, and it says consciousness and the third eye chakra. So if you need some help, lapis lazuli could be your helper this month. it will give you strength and courage and confidence and morality to make the right choices. So if you have any, you can wear it for the month of February. As far as this card goes, it showed up and it's not a surprise really. So, because we had North Node going into Taurus just recently, and North Node will stay in Taurus for next year and a half. So what does Taurus rule in your astrological chart? Taurus rules your second house, which is finances and resources. So there will be really a lot of focus over there for the next year and a half, because North Node will stay in Taurus for that long, or in your second house. So what this means is if you will be inspired and passionate about making your own income and feeling independent, you might also change the way you eat, because second house is the mouth and what you eat. So if there's anything you wanted to change in your you want maybe have some healthier habits, maybe, I don't know, switch maybe to some healthier diet, this would be a prominent time to do so. You will feel inspired to, you will have the, boost. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes we don't have, the desire or anything, and, but now for the next year and a half, you really have like stars on your side, let's put it that way, to make that change if you wish. But it's also, like I said, you will feel this like urge like to develop yourself financially, to be reliable, to be able to rely on yourself for the resources. You will want to be independent, like in that part of the in the financial part of the, and you have a green light to do so. So I wish you all the best with that. Now let's move on to tarot. We'll get 4 cards of tarot, and then we're gonna get also clarifiers for that, astrological ones, because this is Astro/Tarot reading. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you to please comment down below what kind of content would you like to see. So besides these astrological videos that we're gonna do every month, I also plan to do like extra videos, like a pick a card, So let me know in the comment section below what kind of content are you interested in, and share with us, is there anything like bothering you, so we can make a reading on that theme, I don't know. I saw the most popular ones are like, how does he feel about me? But there's a load of contents about that. So maybe if you have something else that you would like to see, or that, we can do that as well. So please comment down below. What would you like to hear? Okay, as I shuffle Aries, we can also discuss what else is going on in your chart. So Pluto is in the 10th house of your also work, finances, and social status. It has been there for quite a while, a couple of years. So there has definitely been some transformation this month. Kind of was okay. So there has been, that there's been a lot of transformation in your 10th house of the career last couple of years, and it's continuing as well. So let me tell you a bit about that, like Pluto in the 10th house. So like I mentioned, those power plays, power games. if you are like, is this deck upright? Yeah, morality of Pluto is like, it will give you power if you haven't had like, and if you were like powerless kind of before, it will give you power. Okay, so it looks like this deck was, let's see, what do we have? Two of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and Queen of Swords. Okay. Now we're gonna just clarify it with the beautiful deck, astrological one, that shuffles way better than the tarot. Okay. Yeah. So whatever you want to do in the 10th house of area, which would be, like I said, your social status, your career, you have to consider also not just what's best for you, but what's also best for the for everybody in general, not your like competition or something, but you know, that's the sure way to win, and that's the sure way to use Pluto in the best possible way, because Pluto can give you really a lot of power and recognition over there if you just use it the right way. Okay, this one also up. Okay, so the South Node, interesting. Okay. So I've been talking about the North Node, which was in your 2nd house, and South Node would be in your 8th. Okay, I got it. Okay, this one kind of was there. Scorpio. I'll show you all these cards. They're beautiful. Neptune. And this one also flipped. Okay. So let's see what we have. So we have the Page of Pentacles. In reverse. We have Two of Pentacles. Also in reverse. We have Nine of Cups. Reverse. And by the way, reversals are nothing. They're just like a different interpretation of the card, so don't be worried about that. And plus, you can make it upright if you wish to do so, because that's kind of the point of the reading, that you know what's coming, and then you can wield it your way. Okay, so for the clarifier for the Page of Pentacles, we have the South Node card, Destined to Release. Okay. For Two of Pentacles, we have clarifier Scorpio, Intensity, Exposing, Purging, and Renewing. For Nine of Cups in reverse, we have Neptune, Dream, and Transcend. And for the Queen of Swords, we have the House 11, Friends, Like-Minded Groups, and Humanitarian Beliefs. I love these cards. They're so beautiful. All right. So let me just tune in a bit here. Okay. South Node. So let's see where your South Node now is in, transiting your 8th house as we speak. South Node, Destined to Release. Okay. So yeah, that's exactly, makes sense. Okay. Because North Node is where we're going and what we're developing, and the South Node is what we are releasing, like to be able to have the North Node. So if you remember the 2nd house and what I was saying in the beginning of the reading, that you will feel passion and inspiration to develop your independence in the financial area. So you might be actually letting go of something that has kind of served its purpose for you to make room to pursue the thing that you actually want to do and that will make you more money, you know. Because this Two of Pentacles here is saying that you are releasing the juggling, you know. If it was upright, then it would say that you're juggling, like, too much. But here it says that you're releasing the juggling. the stuff that you don't want and want. And you kind of be able to focus with the Scorpio card on the thing that you really want to do. Okay, so it's perfect with the Mars in the 10th house to actually do that, you know, to purge. Here it says purging, just to purge anything unnecessary, really, because that will make room for the thing that you want to do. Okay, and here the Nine of Cups in reverse. It's clarified with Neptune, dream and transcend. Now Neptune, let me just think for a second. Neptune is in your 12th house. Okay, in your 12th house. So let's think about that. It's in the house of unconscious, which is actually the house that Neptune rules and feels at home with. I think, okay, so this is what's probably is about. Okay, so in the middle of the month, we have Jupiter sextile Uranus. Jupiter is also in your 12th house along with Neptune. And they're aspecting your also second house of resources. So there might be like some kind of gain that you did not expect, you know. That you did not expect, and that will release you from the thing that you thought you wanted once, and I don't know, play the lottery maybe. You know, 12th house is also about karma, and with Jupiter it's bringing you good karma now, and with sextile to Uranus, which would be your second house, will be, you know, some financial like resources that you like weren't really counting on. So that may be like release you from some goal that you know is no longer resonating for you. Okay, so the Queen of Swords here in reverse is clarified by the 11th house, friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs, like I said. Okay, so in your 11th house this month we have the new moon on February 1st, and that's in Aquarius, and it's gonna conjunct Saturn. Okay, so maybe if maybe it's time to speak honestly with some friends. If you were like holding back from some conversation, you know, this new moon is conjuncting Saturn. It is a new moon. It's a new start. New moons are about new beginnings, but it's conjuncting Saturn. So maybe this will be like a bit more sober approach to some kind of friendship, but in a good way, you know, because Saturn solidifies anything it touches. So whatever new friends you might make, if you release some old, are going to be long-term. You know, Saturn is the planet that really gives long-term results. It takes them about 28 to 30 years to actually go through the whole zodiac signs. So whatever we start under his blessing, to put it that way, will have long-term results. Okay, so okay, that's about what I see for your general reading and finances one. We're also going to do now, since it's February, we're going to do also a love reading separately than from this one. So I already like pre-shuffled those oracle cards for you as well. So we're just going to get those. They are right here. So this is the order. They went out. So first we start off with the temptation of pleasure. Okay. We also have Goddess Asset, Flower of Life, which is actually the thing that is here. That's a flower of life. It says divine creativity and manifestation. We also have Perspective card with Neptune again, Larimar. And we have Abundance, Regulus Star, and Smoky Amazonite. All right. So let's start off with this temptation of pleasure. The Divine creativity and manifestation. Okay, regular star. Okay, so in the month of February, Aries, you have a full moon in in Leo, and that full moon is actually going to conjunct this star, regular star, and it's in your 5th house, this full moon. Okay, so 5th house would be, of course, love and romance and having fun together with somebody, and the full moon is about realization or like a completion. So this temptation of pleasure, it speaks about some desires that are like we are not allowing ourselves to fulfill. Maybe because, you know, the way we were raised. I mean, today sexuality is kind of still a bit a taboo theme for females to actually enjoy. So perhaps you can use this month to kind of allow yourself to connect yourself, to connect with your sexuality. It's a natural expression of humans, and if you're a female, it's a bit harder for you to be able to connect with that because of the society today. For the man, it's quite easier, but I think the message of a set will help you do that. So I'll just read that straight from the book for you, a little part of it. Here, if you like to read, you can pause the camera. Is it seeable like this? I think so. Okay. So, flower of life, divine creativity and manifestation. You are entering a fertile period of your life. Focus on your innate creativity and how potent this is becoming, and watch it rapidly grow. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change. Instead flow and let it happen. Now is the time for your blossoming. Exactly. So this is a blossom card. This is kind of repressed sexuality, but if you allow it, if there's some part you want to experience and you kind of feel ashamed about it, if you just let it out in the light, it will stop being so, you know, forbidden, and it will lose the intensity, and then it will not be so instinctual, and so it won't feel so, you know, like it feels. All right, so let yourself go out and play. That's what the Leo is about. And okay. I'm just reading a little bit here. Is there anything else? Yeah. Okay. I'll just put it one more time here if you want to read. I think that's seeable, right? I don't see the camera quite good from here. Okay, there we are. So you can like pause the screen if you want to have a bit more read on that. All right. So let's see what Tarot has to say about your love life for February. And guys, yeah, so I think I mentioned already, but I will do like a Valentine's special for this month, so be on the lookout for that. Also, like I said, I'm looking for an inspiration of what you want to see here, so again, please comment down below what kind of content would you like me to create for you. There are like 2 extra videos, like I said, and yeah, I would like it to be the content that you want to see here. So okay, that's a lot. All right. Ooh. Okay, this one was quite sure. So Queen of Wands we have here. Look how beautiful she is. Ah. Look at all the candles. Oh, so beautiful. The colors are quite similar to that, so it looks like it's gonna be a fiery month for you. Maybe some desires that you wanted to fulfill for a long time are coming in. Also, yeah, if you're having some, if you want to open up yourself more sexually, you have also like tantric frequencies, you know, because tantric sex is what we all should be inspired to look for, but not all of us are like on the same level of consciousness yet, but so yeah, you have the frequencies, so you can look for that, frequencies for tantric sex, and that can maybe allow you to experience some other type of energy. Now, as I shuffle, I figured I haven't talked much about these two cards here. That's perspective and abundance, and so it's pretty self-explanatory. Perspective, abundance. So it's all about your perspective at the end of the day. Okay? If you see something as taboo, it will be taboo. If you allow yourself to go out of that frame, this one, to go out of that frame, then it can be something else. Okay, that's too many. So we have this Larimar. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Okay, so Larimar crystal, it removes self-imposed blockages and constraints, and it's removing guilt and fear, and helps you express unconditional love. So that stone might help you to accomplish what we were just talking about in the beginning. And smoky amazonite, the stone, it transmutes negative energy, and it grounds you, and it also absorbs negative energy. So it will help you do the grounding, the one like we did in the beginning of the video. All right. So perspective, abundance. So again, it's important to have your mindset on the goal that you want to achieve. So the more time you spend with positive thoughts and imagining the things you want, the better chances of manifestation you have for that. So I hope you remove yourself from your mental constrictions and really enjoy what fifth house has to offer. And that is some really fun time in the bedrooms as well. And having fun time with your partner. Now, if you're single, this can also be all achieved if you're single. Of course, you can explore. And I don't know why I had this vision of reading now, like a person reading a book. Like oh yeah. So if you find something interesting and in the sexual department that you don't really know much about, of course, Google is your friend. You can learn anything through Google now. You know, if you want to learn some new skill to pleasure your partner, there are like a lot of like. Information on the internet. So I feel this one. Okay, no. Pop out. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so you'll see it's really not much of the things are really not that taboo. 3. If you just allow yourself to just explore whatever your urges are. And like our urges, and especially those that we kind of, okay, Neptune in opposition, okay, these two wants to pop out. You know, sometimes our needs and wants are just like subconscious, and allowing yourself to read and to explore the thing that you want, you know, in your mind, it might just bring out, you know, unconscious into conscious, and if it will be easy for you to even remove it. It might not even resonate after you like make unconscious conscious. If you figure out your motivation, what's your motivation for that, you might then just remove it if that's not even your cup of tea. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Queen of Wands is clarified by Virgo. See, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so what's happening in Virgo? Virgo is your 6th house. All right, so there might be someone in your workplace that likes you. Someone fiery, so Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. So keep that in mind. Ace of Wands in reverse, clarified by fire. Yeah, but he might not like make a move. Okay, this is for single guys. Okay, and if you don't work, this is somebody in your everyday life. This is somebody, you know, in your everyday life that you see every day. Maybe not every day, but it's part of, maybe some friend has feelings for you and don't even know about it. And, you know, they won't make a move. So maybe if you like somebody in your workplace and you're not sure if they like you, or some friend or somebody, you know, around the hood, looks like they're like kind of unwilling to make a move, but you're an Aries, so you might make that easier for them. Okay, so if there's anything you like, maybe you can make a subtle move. I have 2 of Wands, house 3. House 3 would be Gemini. Okay, yeah. Or maybe somebody you want to meet, it's not here. You would actually have to go travel to meet them. So if you want to do that, surprise somebody for Valentine's Day. That would be sweet. Okay. And finishing off with the Hangman in reverse. Clarified by Neptune and opposition. Neptune in your 12th. It's going to oppose the moon in the 6th, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think you might find out by the end of the month, if you're single, who likes you. It's somebody you're having like different views on the world. It might be your opposite position. So opposite sign would be Libra for you. It might be a Libra. We also have here Pisces energy, and we have straight down Virgo here. So we had fire signs, we have Virgo, we have opposition would be Libra, your opposing sign, and we have Pisces. So maybe look out for those signs. And if you're in a committed relationship, everything that I said about this card and about sexual empowerment, please use that and have a fabulous Valentine's Day, if you know what I mean. And now we're going to finish off with with how should I put it? Okay, so now I'm gonna allow you that you actually think of question that you need a solution to, whatever it might be. You know, something you need an advice on, and I maybe didn't cover it in this reading because it's been already 35 minutes, I think. Okay, I started to shuffle this, so I'll just see what else. House 4. Oh, it might be also somebody who you actually know your whole life. And you might not even think that they have feelings for you. Because House 4 is, where we grew up, what we know our whole life. Or it just, might be a neighbor. Or a roommate. House 4 is somebody you live with as well. Alright. So, I hope you find out who is that person. Okay? Alright, yeah, so we were saying. So now please think of a question that you would like to have an answer to, or something that you need, guidance on. And we're going to pull an oracle from this Spirit Animal Oracle, and that's going to be your answer. I really love this deck. It's so inspirational. Of course, there are some cards, that are a little bit more. I won't say. Okay, this is a lot. I thought it was one card, but it was like a lot. Okay, this one kind of wants. Nope. Okay. My angel said it's not the one. That's a lot. Let's just see. I'm just gonna show them all to you, but this is the one we're taking. Okay, so we have Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. We have Fox Spirit. Think on your feet. That's probably for work. Mars in the 10th house. White Raven Spirit. Trust in the magic. We have Dolphin Spirit. This and that are true. And we have Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. Again, that makes sense for you with the new moon in the 11th house. It's all about collaboration. So if you have some project that you have to collaborate on, like I said, it's the new moon in your 11th house is conjuncting Saturn. So it will bring long-term results for, it can be something that goes on for the next 30 years. If you collaborate with someone new here, it's time to collaborate, and together you can make something beautiful. Now, going back to your question, and the solution to that would be the Hawk Spirit, so 32. Let's find you. So that's 98. One moment, please. Hawk Spirits. Okay, I'll just put it like this. If you can see, can you see? I think you can see. And this will be that. Okay, so if you like to read, you can pause and read. Now I'll just read for you. Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. The message is: flying high above the landscape, the hawk sees both the big picture and the small details, observes the rain and the pond as well as the cloud, and doesn't miss anything. When Hawk Spirit arrives, you are called to pay close attention to messages from Spirit that can appear in any form. Listen to your intuition and keep your eyes open for synchronicities, the meaningful coincidences. Hawk Spirits ask you not to dismiss the signs that Spirit is sending to guide you. Lately you have been hearing the same word or a song, or coming across the same symbol here, there, and in the strangest places. Perhaps you hear a song on the radio with just the right lyrics pertaining to your query. Okay, so maybe if something is playing in the background now for you, maybe listen to that song, because it might have something for you, and it might be part of the solution to your question. or you begin to notice uncanny billboards, license plates, or other places where repetitive numbers or words show up for you to notice. Pay attention to the animals that appear for you and connect with their symbolism. Spirit wants you to communicate and reaches out again and again. When Hawk Spirit appears, it's a sign to listen. Okay. So we have that. Like this. Oh, okay. That's all I have for you in this reading, Aries, but you can also enjoy the readings I made for your rising sign and your moon sign as well. Thank you for sharing your time with me, wonderful Aries. It was a pleasure to read for you. Please comment, like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when the Valentine specials are out, and have a beautiful February.